everyone. Good day. I am your pre-service teacher. I am teacher Mildred Bilano, and for today, as the continuation of the previous discussion by teacher Mona Lee, I will give related lesson but different topics. Right? So before I am going to give the objective of the day, so I will implement two rules that you should follow. The first one is that you have to watch this video from the very start up to the very end. Don't skip, because if you do that, you will not be able to understand the lesson or the topic. So the second one is that you have to listen attentively. Is that clear? Very good. So the objectives of the day, everyone kindly read. Distinguish decimal number system and hexadecimal number system. Second, compute the conversion of decimal numbers to hexadecimal and vice versa. The last objective, infer the functions of decimal number system and hexadecimal number system in computer. Very good. So before anything else, let me give you an activity. So this activity will be...
Alright, so for your first activity, all you have to do is to make the jumbled letters form into its accurate word or words. So I'll be giving you jumbled letters and you have to arrange it into its exact word or words. So are you now ready? Okay, so let's have... By the way, class, this activity is called Arrange Me. Okay, so here, number 1. What do you think would be the exact or the accurate word or words in number 1? Very good. Number system. How about number 2? Very good. Hexadecimal. How about number 3, the last number? Very good. Decimal. So this time, I will give you another activity. So I will give you 2 letters, letter D as decimal and letter H as hexadecimal. Now, I will give a series of flashcards consist of number systems in it. All you have to do is to answer it by guessing what corresponding letter it belongs. So, I'll give you a number system and then you have to guess if that number system belongs to letter D, decimal, or letter H, hexadecimal. Okay, so here, letter D or letter H. Okay, so are you ready, class? Very good, that's the spirit. So let's have number 1. Where does number 1 belong? Very good, decimal. How about number 2? Very good, hexadecimal. How about number 3? Alright, very good, decimal, D. How about number 4? H, very good. How about number 5? D, decimal, very good. The last number? Alright, perfect. Letter H, so hexadecimal. So now, to give you a hint from our previous activities, what do you think is our lesson this morning? What do you think, class? Okay, very good. Conversion of decimal numbers to hexadecimal and vice versa. Very good. Alright, so As we know, the number system is a form of expressing the numbers. In number system conversion, we will study to convert a number of one base to a number of another base. There are a variety of number systems such as decimal number, binary number, octal number, and hexadecimal number, which can be exercised. In the number system, each number is represented by its base. If the base is 2, it is a binary number. If the base is 8, it is an octal number. If the base is 10, then it is called decimal number system. And if the base is 16, it is part of the hexadecimal number system. The conversion of decimal numbers to any other number system is an easy method, but to convert another base number systems into decimal number systems requires practice. So in this lesson, you will learn the conversion of one base number to another base number, considering all the base numbers such as decimal, binary, octal, and hexadecimal. But this lesson, we will focus only the conversion of hexadecimal to decimal and decimal to hexadecimal numbers. Okay? Alright, so here, to give you the function of number system, a number system is defined as a system of writing to express numbers. It is the mathematical notation for representing numbers of a given set by using digits or other symbols in a consistent manner. It provides a unique representation of number and represents the arithmetic and algebraic structure of the figures. So, to give you also the function of decimal number system in computer, we use decimal every day while dealing with money, weight, length, and etc. Decimal numbers are used in situations where most precision is required than the whole numbers can provide. For example, when we calculate our weight on the weighing machine, we do not always find the weight equal to a whole number on the scale. Okay? A number system which uses digits from 0 to 9 to represent a number with a base 10 is decimal system number. The number is expressed in base 10 where each value is denoted by 0 or first 9 positive integers. So, as you can observe, I have here some examples of decimal numbers, and as you can see, all the numbers have a base 10 or 10, which means decimal number. So if you see a base 10 in a number, so it means it is called a decimal number. Okay? So now I will give you the function of hexadecimal number system in computer. So hexadecimal number system is used to describe locations in memory for every byte. So these hexadecimal numbers are also easier to read and write than binary or decimal numbers for computer professionals. So here, I will teach you how to convert from decimal number to hexadecimal. So let's follow these conversion steps. What are the steps? So we have step 1, divide the number by 16. That's step 1. Step 2, get the integer quotient for the next iteration. We have step 3, get the remainder for the hex digit. Step 4, repeat the steps until the quotient is equal to 0. So those are the 4 steps in converting decimal to hexadecimal number. So here again, in decimal to hex conversion, we have to divide the given decimal number by 16. We first convert the hexadecimal to decimal by obtaining the equivalent of the decimal numbers of each digit by looking at the table. So as you can see in the table, if your remainder is more than 9, so we have 10, we use letter A. If your remainder became 11, so we use letter B. If it's 12, letter C, 13 D, 14 E, and 15 F, and so on and so forth. Okay? Did you understand, class? Alright, very good. So now I'll give you an example. So we have here convert decimal number 128 to hex number. So solution, as here the method, we can create a table. So here 128 decimal number divided by 16. Here 16. We have 8 with the remainder of 0. 0 MSB. MSB stands for most significant bit. So 8 again divided by 16, we have 0 with the remainder of 8. LSB. LSB means or stand for least significant bit. Okay? Alright, very good. So now, the equivalent hexadecimal number of 128 decimal number is 80 hexadecimal. So if you will ask why it became 80, so we get that 80 from the remainder and we listed it from bottom to top. So we have 8 and 0. So we copy 80 and then we change the subscript or the base from 10 to the base of hexadecimal 16. So we have here the 80 hexadecimal number. So as I've said earlier, MSB stands for most significant bit and LSB stands for a least significant bit. Did you understand, class? Alright, so for you to fully understand, let's have another example. So here, 400, let's have number 1. 493 decimal number, convert it into hexadecimal. So 493 divided by 16. So we have 30, remainder of 13. Again, 30 divided by 16. We have 1 with a remainder of 14. So 1 divided by 16, we have 0 with the remainder of 1. So to list the hexadecimal numbers, we have to see the remainder. So we have to look it from bottom to top. So we have 1. Since 14 is okay, so since the conversion of 14 to a hexadecimal digit is letter E, so we write it down, letter E. So next is 13. So since the conversion of 13 to the hexadecimal digit is letter D, so we write it down, letter D. So our answer is 1 ED hexadecimal. So we change the base 16 here, 16 as a base for the hexadecimal number. So did you understand, class? Okay, so let's have number 2. So 1126 decimal number, convert it into hexadecimal. So we have here 1126 divided by 16 is 70 with the remainder of 6. And then 70 divided by 16, we have here 4 with the remainder of 6. And then 4 divided by 16, we have 0 with the remainder of 4. So in writing hexadecimal, we have to list all the remainders from bottom to top. So we have here 4, we have 6, we have 6. So 466 hexadecimal. Okay, so the conversion of 1126 decimal number to hexadecimal number is 466 hexadecimal. So do you get it, class? Did you understand? Okay, very good. So I want you to try this one. I gave 799 decimal number, and I want you to convert it into hexadecimal. Okay, try it with yourself. Get paper and your pen, and then try to solve this one. Let's try to check if you know how to convert decimal to hexadecimal. I'll give you time to answer. Okay, thank you. Let's try to check if your answers are correct. Okay. So you have the same answer. Your answers are correct. So 799 converts into hexadecimal. We have 799 divided by 16, 49 with the remainder of 15. 49 divided by 16, we have 3 with the remainder of 1. 3 divided by 16, we have 0 with the remainder of 3. So now, as I've said, we have to list all the remainders from bottom to top. So we have 3, we have 1, we have 15. So since 15 is the conversion of 15 to the hexadecimal digit is letter F. So we write it down letter F. 31F. And that's the answer. That's the answer, or that's the conversion of 799 decimal number. The conversion of that into hexadecimal is 31F hexadecimal. Okay? Alright, thank you so much. Very good. So here, how about conversion of decimal to hexadecimal to decimal? How to convert hexadecimal number system to decimal number system? Okay. So here, hexadecimal numbers are expressed in powers of 16. So unlike the octal number system, its power is 8. So this time, hexadecimal, we have to express the power of 16. So given the hexadecimal number 1989 hexadecimal number, the place value of each digit will be shown as. So try to observe. Okay. We have to convert it to decimal, multiply each digit to its corresponding power, and then get the sum of each product. Okay, let's try this one. Let's try this one. Okay, let's try this one. 1 times 16 to the power of 3 plus 9 times 16 to the power of 2 plus 8 times 16 to the power of 1 plus 9 times 16 to the power of 0. Again, 1 times 4096 plus 9 times 256 plus 8 times 16 plus 9 times 1. So their product is 4096 plus 2304 plus 128 plus 9. So here the final decimal number of 1989 hexadecimal is 6537 decimal number. So that is how to solve or how to convert hexadecimal to decimal numbers. Okay, so I will give you another example. So here, convert hexadecimal number 706 to decimal. Place each hexadecimal digit under its corresponding power of 16. So the power of 16 are in ascending order from right to left and starts with 0. So multiply a hexadecimal digit to their corresponding power of 16. So as you can observe, we have here 0, 1, and 2 powers. It is in ascending order from right to left. Okay? So let's have 7 times 16 to the power of 2 plus 0 times 16 to the power of 1 plus 6 times 16 to the power of 0. So we have here 7 times 256 plus 0 times 16 plus 6 times 1. So their product is 1792 plus 0 plus 6. So to sum it all, we have 1798 decimal number. So remember to change the subscript to its corresponding 4. So as the subscript here is 16, because this is a hexadecimal number, we change it into 10 base, because this is now a decimal number. So from hexadecimal number 706 converted into decimal, it became 1798 decimal number. Alright, so did you now get it, class? Did you understand? Okay, very good. Okay, so now since you agree that you understand all my discussions, let me ask you some questions. Okay? So again, what is a number system? Very good. What is the function of hexadecimal number system in computer? Very good. What is the function of decimal number system in computer? Very good. The base is 10. Refers to what number system? Very good. Decimal. What about if the base is 16? Hexadecimal. Very good. So now, this time, in a one whole sheet of paper, I will give random questions to you, class. It is either converting decimal to hexadecimal or the hexadecimal to decimal number. So in this activity, you have to solve it with solution. And right after, you have to take a picture of your paper and then upload it to the Google Classroom. It's our Google Classroom. And this time, I will give you 10 minutes to answer. Is it clear? Okay, thank you. So your time starts now. Give me now answer. Okay, so are you now done uploading your answers? Wow, very good. That's great. So this time for your assessment, answer the following and write your answers in a one whole sheet of paper. And don't forget to show your solutions. So each item you will get 2 points each. And then same process, right after answering, you will take a picture of your and then upload it to our Google Classroom. And I will give you another 10 minutes to answer. Okay, so is the instruction clear? Okay, very good. So here, test 1, convert the following decimal to hexadecimal. Okay, our test 2, convert the following hexadecimal to decimal. Okay, so start answering. Your time starts now. Okay, are you done uploading, class? Alright, very good. Okay, so for your assignment, fill in the blank of the correct answers by looking the answers inside the box on the right. So each item you will get 3 points each. Okay, please copy everyone. Alright, so are you done copying? Okay, very good. So,
Alright, so that would be all, everyone. Thank you so much for your active participation and for listening. I hope you learned something today and you learned something from me. I hope also that you won't forget everything what I'm discussing today in your daily endeavors. Keep safe, everyone. God bless and take care. Bye.